Like every great rugby story, LooseHeadz started at the end of a rugby club bar as a chance conversation between three mates. We'd all had mates over the years that had really struggled with their mental health, and we felt an individual and a combined powerlessness and impotence to be able to help them. And it was that sense that properly drove us to form LooseHeadz. We knew deep down that the rugby club, that great institution that we know and love, is something that looks after all our mental fitness over the years. And it was that feeling, camaraderie, teamship that absolutely was at the centrepiece of LooseHeadz.
So I got LooseHeadz tattooed here just to remind me that times were tough, that things would be okay, things would get better. The reason I got it there was just any sort of suicidal thoughts or tendencies, it would be with my hands. So it was always good to look down and see that. LooseHeadz means just about everything to me. They helped me pull out of a really tough mental time and got me back down playing rugby after, I think it was about 8 years of not playing due to anxiety.
When we first started this, we realised that nobody wanted to talk about mental health, and that's why we're using rugby as a vehicle to drive and open up the conversation. We're on a bonkers mission to place a mental health lead at every rugby club around the world, and we're currently working with around 1,000 rugby clubs in 20 different countries. We're now working with Premiership Rugby, Major League Rugby, England Rugby and Welsh Rugby, and a whole host of amazing corporate partners, and we have huge plans to do more to support the rugby community.
I didn't think this club could get any better, but the work that LooseHeadz has done has made it 1,000 times better.
LooseHeadz sums up what the rugby community should be all about. It's about people talking to each other and feeling like they're part of a shared community who have the same values and are looking out for each other. It certainly, for us as a club, allowed people to get talking a bit more and just be more aware, I think. A lot of the old boys say, oh, I wish we'd had this when I was playing.
For me, having LooseHeadz with their reach and the approach that they have in such a down-to-earth, friendly manner means that everyone within the club now feels that there's a secure and safe way of discussing things like mental wellness. It's allowed us to have that positive and confident ability to have that conversation.
We've come a long way since that initial chat in this rugby club bar, and we've seen some incredible success stories along the way. But now we want to connect and engage with even more of our partner clubs and find new and innovative ways to help them. That includes a clinical support service for players, coaches and fans, so those who really need the help can get it. We've achieved a hell of a lot with a very small team, and we want to change that. We want to get more boots on the ground to get into these rugby clubs and provide them with the support and help that they need, because ultimately there are still too many suicides in rugby.